Hello student. Now today we start our topic rate analysis examples of example number 9. So in example number 9, here first class brickwork of a cement mortar ratio is given 1:6 in a superstructure. So we find out the total rate analysis for a 10 meter cube first class brickwork of a cement mortar ratio 1:6. So here this calculation is divided into two parts. First is a material cost and second is a labor cost, and then after we add 1.5% water charges, then after 10% contractor profit, and summation of the material, labor, contractor profit and water charges, we got the total rate analysis of a particular items. Now here for a 1 meter cube brickwork 500 bricks are required. It's a simple calculation and already we discussed in a first lecture. And here for a 10 meter cube of brickwork 3.3 meter cube mortar is required. Means here we already discussed in a 1 meter cube brickwork 0.33 meter cube mortar is required. So here for a 10 meter cube, here calculation is done of a 10 meter cube. So for a 10 meter cube brickwork 3.3 meter cube mortar is required, and the proportion of the mortar is a 1:6. So here 1 plus 6 is equal to 7 is the total answer. Now first we find out the quantity of the cement. So quantity of the cement is equal to 1 divided by 7, means one part of the cement, and 7 is the summation of the 1:6 multiplied by 3.3, because the 3.3 mortar ratio is total required. So 3.3, so total answer is 0.471 meter cube. So here we got the answer in the form of the meter cube, but cement always count in bags, numbers of bag. So 0.471 divided by 0.035. So here 0.035 is 0.035 is a 1 bag volume of the cement. And now here 0.471 divided by 0.035, so we got the answer 13.46 bag. Means over round figure we got we take a 14 bags. So here we write here numbers of cement bag is required 14. Then after bricks quantity, so for a 1 meter cube 500 bricks are required. So for a 10 meter cube how many bricks are required? So we required 5000 bricks. Clear? And sand we calculated here 6 part of the sand, so 6 divided by 7 multiplied by 3.3. So total answer we got a 2.83 meter cube. So 2.83 meter cube sand is required. So write here 2.83. Here 2.83 meter cube sand. Now summation of the rate as per the textbook value, rate of the 1000 brick rate is 4000 is given. Then after cement bag 1 bag value is 280 rupees per bag, and per meter cube sand rate is 800 rupees. And extra sunrise extra cost is 50 rupees we included as extra cost. So here 5000 multiplied by rate is 4000 per 1000 number of brick, means here total 20,000 is the amount of brick. Clear? So amount of brick is 20,000. Then after summation of the brick, cement, sand and sunrise, so summation of the 20,000, 3,920 and 2,264 plus 50 rupees. So we got the answer 26,234 rupees is the total answer of a material cost in a rupees. Now let's we discuss about then after we discuss about labor cost. So in the labor cost we write here numbers of labor or mystery mason required is Here Mistri required 0.5, means in a half day one Mistri 0.5 half Mistri is required. Then after 7 mason is required to complete the 10 meter cube brickwork, and 7 male coolie is required, 7 female coolie is required, and 2 numbers of Bistri is required. So it's a standard value of the number of labors requirement for a particular 10 meter cube brickwork. Now one by one we take a amount, per day amount. So per day Mistri amount is 400 rupees, then after mason amount is 300 rupees, then after male coolie amount is 200 rupees per day, and female coolie amount is 180 rupees per day amount, and Bistri amount is 200 rupees per day amount of a Bistri, and extra cost we include 50 rupees. So total summation of the Mistri, mason, male coolie, female coolie, Bistri and sunrise, total labor cost is 5,410 rupees. Clear? So summation of the material cost 26,234, and total cost of the labor cost 5,410 rupees. So total material plus labor cost is 31,644 rupees. Now we include the 1.5% water charges. So here water is required to complete the work. So 31,644 rupees multiplied by 1.5% as a water charges. So we got the answer 474.66 rupees as a water charges, and we include the 10% contractor profit. So 31,644 multiplied by 10%. So we got a answer is a 3,164.4 rupees is a answer of contractor profit. So here 10 meter cube brickwork total rate is amount of the material cost, labor cost, water charges plus contractor profit. So we got the final answer 35,283 rupees and 6 paisa. So for finding out the 1 meter cube rate, so here 35,283.06 divided by 10. So we got the answer per meter cube rate of the brickwork is 3,528 rupees 30 paisa. As a round figure says 3,528 rupees. So we got the final answer for 1 meter cube brickwork. Now next we start example number 10. So in example number 10, here first class brickwork in a cement mortar 1:4 is given. So here in a cement mortar 1:4 is given. So first we find out the total number of brick required. So here for a 1 meter cube of brickwork 500 bricks are required. So for a 10 meter cube brickwork how many bricks are required? So here 5,000 brick is required for a 10 meter cube brickwork, and 1,000 rupees 1,000 numbers 4,000 rupees is the cost of the 1,000 numbers. So here 4,000 rate means per brick 4 rupees per brick rate is there. So 20,000 is a total amount of brickwork. Now let's we calculate the cement quantity. So here for a 10 meter cube brickwork 3.3 meter cube mortar is required. So for the proportion of 1:4 summation is 5. Clear? So cement is equal to 1 divided by 5. So here 5 is a summation of the 1:4, and 1 is one part of the cement, and 3.3 is already we take from here, and we got the answer 0.66 meter cube. So here cement we got in the form of the meter cube, but cement always take in the form of the numbers of bag. So here we divide by the 1 bag cement volume. So here 0.66 divided by 0.035. So 18.85 bags means 19 bags are overall 19 bags required to complete the 10 meter cube brickwork. Now find out the sand quantity. So here sand is a quarter part of the sand. So here 4 divided by 5 multiplied by 3.3. So 2.64 meter cube is a sand quantity. So here we write here a number of bag required 19 bag. Then after sand quantity we calculate 2.64, and the rate per cement bag is 280 rupees as per the book textbook rate. Then after sand value per meter cube, 1 meter cube sand value sand rate is 800 per meter cube, and we take up 50 rupees as an extra cost sunrise. So total 20,000, 5,320, 2,112 plus 50 rupees. So summation we got the 27,482 rupees. It's a total amount of material cost for the first class brickwork in a cement mortar. Now we start a labor cost. So here numbers of labor required to complete the 10 meter cube brickwork is a number of labor is a mistri required 0.5. Then after 7 mason, 7 male coolie, 7 female coolie, and 2 bistri is required. And per day amount of the particular manpower is 400 rupees per day for a mistri, 300 rupees per day for a mason, 200 rupees for a male coolie, 180 rupees for a female coolie, and a bistri 200 rupees per day. And we include extra charges 50 rupees. So here total cost of the labor cost is a summation of the all the values. So we got the total labor cost is 5,410 rupees. So summation of the material plus labor cost is 27,482 plus 5,410 rupees. So summation is 32,892 rupees is a summation of the both the labor plus material cost. Now here we require water. So here we include the 1.5% as a water charges. So 1.5% water charges, so 32,892 multiply by 1.5%. So here 493.38 is a water charges of a 10 meter cube brickwork of a ratio 1:4, and 10% contractor profit. So 32,892 multiplied by 10%. So 3,289.2 is a contractor profit. So summation of the 32,892 plus 493.38 and 3,289.2. So summation of all these three values is at 36,674.58 rupees is a total answer of the 10 meter cube brickwork. Now for a 1 meter cube, so this value divided by 10, so we got the answer for the 1 meter cube, and overall rounded figure is a 3,667 rupees is a 1 meter cube brickwork of the cement ratio of a 1:4. Now let's restart another example number 11. So here brickwork in a 10 centimeter thick partition wall is calculated. So here we calculated partition wall. So here brickwork, cement, sand, and 6 mm diameter mild steel bar and sunrise, all these things are required. So one by one we calculate here. So for a volume wall having a 0.1 meter thick, so here 10 centimeter is converted to meter, 0.1 meter thick, and area of 10 meter square. So here for calculation for a 10 meter square, so here area for a 10 meter square area, so 10 multiplied by 0.1, so we got the answer is a 1 meter cube. So for a 1 meter cube, number of brick required is a 500. So for a 1 meter cube brickwork, 0.33 meter cube mortar is required. And proportion of the mortar is given here in example 1:4. So write here 1:4. So summation of the 1 plus 4 is a 5. So find out the quantity of the cement is equal to 1 divided by 5, because here 1 part of the cement and 4 part of the sand. So 1 divided by 5 multiplied by 0.33, so 0.066 meter cube is the total quantity of the cement is required. So 0.066 divided by 0.035. So answer is 1.88. Round up figure is 2 bags are required to complete the 10 meter square 10 centimeter thick partition wall, and sand quantity is 0.66 d multiplied by 4 because there is a 4 part of the sand. So here 0.264 meter cube is a sand quantity. So here let's rewrite. We require 500 numbers of brick. Then after cement quantity is 2 bags, and sand quantity is 0.264. Now for the 6 mm diameter MS bar, so in a partition wall every third layer 1 to 6 mm diameter bar is provided. So here in a 1 meter height 4 bar are required. So for a 10 meter square partition wall, 1 meter height multiplied by 10 meter length, so 10 meter square is a total now then after length of the bar is a 10 multiplied by 4 means 40 meter is the total length of the bar is required. So weight of the bar is 40 multiplied by 0.22. So 0.22 we got from the d square divided by 162. So we got the answer is 8.8 kg. 6 mm dia my steel bar is required. So here round up figure is 9 kg. So we write here 9 kg as a 6 mm diameter bar. So one by one we take a rate or write a rate. So here 500 brick is required. Rate per brick is 1000 numbers of the brick we purchase in a 4000 rupees. So per brick rate is 4 rupees. So we write here 4. Then after cement bag rate is 280 per bag, and sand is 800 rupees per meter cube, and 45 rupees is per kg my steel bar, and extra cost as 50 rupees we included as a sunrise. So now material cost, brick cost is 2000 is a multiplication of the 500 multiplied by 4. Then after cement cost is 2 multiplied by 280 is 560, and sand is 0.264 multiplied by 800, so 211.2, and 6 mm dia my steel bar 9 multiplied by 45, so 405, and 50 rupees as a sunrise. So summation of the all the materials, we got the final answer as a total material cost is 3226.2 rupees. Now we start finding out the labor numbers of the labor. So here mason is required, one mason is required. Then after one male pulley is required, one female pulley is required, and a 0.25 bistri is required, and a per day rate is 300 rupees, 200 rupees, then after 180 rupees female pulley, and a bistri 200 rupees, and 50 rupees as extra cost. So summation of the all the 300, 200, 180 and 50, so we got the final answer is 780 rupees. Now summation of the material cost means 3226.2 plus 780 as a labor cost, so we got the final answer 4006 rupees 0.2 paisa. Now here we require water, so here we include the water charges 1.5%, so 4006.2 multiplied by 1.5% as a water charge, so we got the answer 60.093, and 10% contractor profit. Now summation of the all these three values, material cost, labor cost, water charges, and contractor profit, we got the 10 meter cube rate is 466.913 rupees. So per meter cube rate is 446.69 rupees. As a round up figure 447 rupees is the total rate of the per meter square brickwork or a brickwork in a 10 centimeter thick partition wall of a cement mortar 1:2.